hour, President Biden will be in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, to mark 3 years since the January 6th Capitol riot. He is expected to go after MAGA extremism, much like he did during his speech in Philadelphia back in September of 2022. Team Biden releasing a new ad leaning into January 6th and extremism. Watch this.
There's something dangerous happening in America. There's an extremist movement that does not share the basic beliefs in our democracy. All of us are being asked right now, what will we do to maintain our democracy?
All right, Rebecca. So obviously this is going to be this is the initial window of what we're going to get from Team Biden. This is going to be it looks how their campaign's going to shake out for 2024. They're going to go on the attack. They're going to go after the former president, President Trump, and make this about, as I mentioned at the top of the show, the threat to democracy.
Yeah, you know, Cheryl, that worked, and that was a winning strategy for them in 2020 because obviously Trump had a lot of negatives, and so you could just attack him and not build your own positive case, and you could actually potentially win the presidency that way. But we've already seen a devaluation in that stock. We've already seen that the American public is saying, no, Biden, you have to actually make a positive case why we want to reelect you. We don't like what's happening with the border. We don't like what's happened with inflation. We don't like what's happened with the economy. Bidenomics is so atrocious that it's literally a term they won't even use anymore. And so it is not going to be enough. And also the other problem that they have that they didn't have before is that the American people have finally, I believe, woken up to the propaganda of the media on this Trump situation. And they're seeing Hunter Biden and they're seeing bank auditors say this was flagged for money laundering, and yet there's no repercussions. But then they want to say Trump had Chinese diplomats at his hotels that paid the actual Trump organization. And they're trying to make a similar, case by case. This is the same as Hunter Biden. The American people is not, we are awake and we understand that we are being propagandized, and it's not going to work. Build a case, don't attack someone else.
You know, it's interesting because Kimberly Strassel has an interesting piece in the Wall Street Journal this morning, and she talks about in the editorial section how the GOP is teeing up a 2016 repeat. And she says basically here, and I like the first line, don't listen to the Washington prognosticators who insist the GOP presidential campaign is over before it begins. She does go on to say that Joe Biden does serve as a daily reminder, and this is to your point, Rebecca, to many voters, they are worse off than they were 4 years ago, from inflation to the border and to national security, Todd. But Kimberly Strassel, a well-respected writer at the Journal, does say that this is still a race and that we've got a lot of ground to cover between now and November of 2024.
Kimberly is usually very, very much on point. I don't want to disagree with her necessarily.
You can do that.
I just don't know if campaign, yes. Race, I don't know how much of a race this is. I think there's going to be a race in New Hampshire. I think that at some point the Christie voters in the next couple of days may say, you know, he's not going to win. I'm going to throw my support for Haley. And that could close what it does appear in some polls to be like around a 14, 15-point gap. That is the close state. I don't know if that happens in Iowa, South Carolina, the other states in our union when they have primaries. So I don't know how much of a race this is, but, you know, we have to prepare for the unexpected in 2024. And if for some reason Trump, for whatever reason, is not the nominee, then you get into full race territory, because it's not like Haley is destroying DeSantis in some states and vice versa. You have Vivek's hanging out. And I know a lot of people who are like, I don't understand why Christie is so low. I think Chris Christie's the best. It's an odd race, and we just need to pay attention.
Well, and that's why people vote. And that's and right now all we've had for so long is all of these polls. And I do want to show this one new poll. This does spell even more bad news for Joe Biden. This is a Daily Mail poll. It shows female voters under 30 abandoning him in droves. He had their support 4 years ago. He does it now. The support falls to 42% from 60% in just 6 months, Rebecca. And these female voters, the suburban female voters, are what helped him win. For 2020, he's got a real problem with this demographic now.
Yeah, this is the 18 to 29 demographic. So these are young women, and they are looking at this economy. They're saying, where are the jobs? Also, you promised me my student loan was going to get forgiven. That didn't happen with the Supreme Court. What actually have you delivered on? And maybe people are starting to finally pay attention to the border when you have the New York City mayor suing bus companies based in Texas for shipping. So you're starting to see people say, wait a minute, what's happening with the border? If they weren't previously paying attention, which I don't know how they missed it, but now people are starting to say, wow, and the attack is just not going to work. You cannot just win another 4-year term by attacking the person that was before you when you have such an abysmal record on.
Real quick, Todd, that's the strategy, though, that's going to be the strategy from Biden. Is going to go after and go after Trump and democracy and make this about the nation. We'll see.
Well, 110%. I mean, that's all they have at this point. And to your point, quickly, on the economy front, yes, those women have kids now. And they're like, oh, my God, I can't afford to feed them. Secondarily, I think Republicans have actually improved somewhat their messaging on abortion and women bodily autonomy, so much so that women in that age group are like, hey, Republicans aren't trying to come into my uterus.
Right,
let's say.
right.
All right.